Problem solving is one of life's great challenges for most human beings. Most of us struggle with the daily hardships of life without always having practical problem-solving strategies. So how can you overcome hardship and solve the problems you face using Islam and its guidance? Islam provides guidelines and a method for living daily life. If you follow this way of life, the overall effect it will have on your life is that it will give you the mindset and tools to be able to deal with your problems. Mindset is probably the most important way to deal with problems because our world is controlled by the way we see it. A person's psychology is 50% of the way to a solution, as solutions all start in the mind. So there are 5 practical strategies that I'll share with you that you can use to navigate your problems and any trials in life. Note that I'm saying they are practical, which means you will have to take action. So here goes. 1. Own your problem. Taking ownership of the challenges in your life gives you power over them. Most people who struggle to overcome the challenges they face feel like victims of their circumstances. The problem with being a victim is that you have no control over your circumstance and it has power over you. This is why so many people fall into despair and feelings of hopelessness. The solution to this problem is to take ownership of every challenge you face. In other words, take responsibility for dealing with your challenges and become proactive in trying to find a solution to it. If you feel like you own your problem, then like any owner you have the ability to choose how you will respond to it, control it or shape it. 2. Rely on Allah the most powerful. One of the ways that God describes the believers is that He says they are those who are patient and upon their Lord they put their reliance. Surah Al-Ankabut 59. In this verse, Allah describes the believers as people who put their reliance upon God. By putting your reliance on God, you accept that God is in total control of your life and submit to whatever God sees fit for your life. We accept that whatever happens must be happening for our good because in every challenging situation there is an opportunity for personal growth. I'll give you the example of the Prophet Yusuf, who faced continual challenges throughout his life when he was taken away from his beloved father and thrown into well by his own brothers. Imagine how you would feel if the people you loved the most tried to kill you, or how you would feel if you were an only child and thrown into a well in the middle of a desert. How lonely or abandoned would you feel? Yet in these circumstances, the Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, absolutely trusted in his Lord. 3. Become the problem solver. Every challenge we face is like game in that there are obstacles to overcome in order to win. What you focus on becomes your life. Many of us just to focus on the problem and we look at the problem from every angle. Focusing on the problem only makes it grow in our mind. When your entire vision is taken up by the problems in front of you, it blocks our way to solution. So the solution is to change your focus and start looking for a way around this problem. Sometimes the problem can be solved and other times we can find ways around the problem. It's important to take a step back and look at all of the factors and resources that we have that can be used as leverage against the problems. 4. Zoom out and view the big picture. Looking at the bigger picture helps us to understand that problems are a part of life's journey. One of the challenges we face is that we expect to go through life with no problems. Yet Allah informs us that indeed we will have challenges. Do the people think that they will say they believe and that they will not be tested? Indeed, we will test them like we tested those who came before them. Surah Al-Ankabut 2. These challenges are there to help us become better people. You can't become greater than you are if you are never challenged yourself to push your boundaries. Learn new things and become stronger. 5. Be patient and you'll win. Many times in my life I've given up too quickly, and had I been patient just a little while longer, I could have found the wins that I was after. If you can relate to this, as most people probably do, you'll know we can be our own worst enemies, because we won't give ourselves enough time to get the results we want. I've learned that waiting is patience. In Islam, patience is to restrain yourself, hold back and persist. In the verse we discussed at the beginning of this article, Allah described to the believers as those who are patient and rely on their Lord. You see, reliance is preceded by patience. Look at the problem just long enough to understand what it really is. Then begin to spend all your time looking at every resource or information you can find about solving this. Ask Allah to show you the way to the solution and do it persistently like a child would ask a parent. Be positive that you will find a solution, and then be patient and persist